Now, there was this very popular saying. I think this was a saying that I heard about 2 years back. Someone was telling me, you know, once you start a degree, by the time you finish your degree would have been outdated. Now, that's it's not something that I've heard from one person. I've heard the same thing from many people, and that was like 1 or 2 years back. And right now, it's the most apt. We all know that the speed of innovation, the speed of creating new things, the speed of discovery is very quick. Right? We're innovating, we're learning new things, we're implementing new things. In this time, upskilling becomes very important. But upskilling does not have to be boring. So in this video, I am going to be telling you how to upskill or how to learn something and do it in a fun way. With that said, let's begin. Hello guys, welcome to Models of Excellence, where we tell you tools, strategies and techniques to lead an excellent life. So, upskilling is important. We all know that. How do you make it fun? Here's the first way. First way is competition. There's nothing that makes something more fun than good old competition, right? If you look at school kids, school or college, most of us, when we were in school or college, we only did certain assignment because it was competition, because it was kind of in a group way. Otherwise, a lot of us would have hated to do it. It was a lot more bearable because there was competition or because there was some sort of a challenge. So one way to upskill yourself is to create competition. Bring competition into it. There are studies, a lot of studies that have proven that competition, if used in the right way, can be very helpful to learning. It can speed up your learning process. So if it can speed up, you don't have to spend a lot of time just, stuck in something. Now with that said, how do you bring in competition? One way to bring in competition is with people. Compete with people, right? If you have some group of people that you're working with, try to beat them at something. Try to get better than them at something. Or put a challenge with amongst yourself that, if we do this, if we achieve this goal, I win. Right? Whoever does it first wins. And maybe rest of them will have to treat them or something like that. That's one. The other part of competition is sign up for an actual competition. So instead of competing amongst the people you can all pull in together and sign up for a competition in the skill that you want to improve. If it's marketing, you can find some marketing competitions. If it's some sort of, or for a lot of skills you'll have, right? For dance or something like that. For certain skills, you have certain competitions out there that goes on. So sign up for it, keep that in front of you and work towards that. That's the first way to make it fun. The second way to make upskilling fun is called as immersive learning. Immersive learning is where you use some new technologies like AI, or you use certain technologies like VR, virtual reality, augmented reality. You learn through those means. Now there are many skills that you could learn. For one, it could be people who want to learn public speaking. I heard this is a very famous one. You put your VR glasses on and you find audience. That's one way. Or there are many meetups that goes on in the VR world. You can wear glasses, other people will, and you all meet in a place. So that is something that you can use to learn. So this is, however, is in beginning stages. You might not find a lot of opportunity to do this, but if you Google, pretty sure you can find some of the opportunities for this. That's the second way. The third way to make your upskilling fun is short-term intense learning. Now there are two ways to go about this. The first way is through books. Now if you're someone who's a reader, then you like this. If you're someone who's not a reader, then this is worth giving a shot. You never know what you might like until you try it. So this comes from this research which said that you need about 3 books to know more about something than 95% of people in your industry. Now in certain blogs they say 90%, certain 95, certain 98. But the point is, you will know more than majority of people about something. If you can only read 3 books about it. Pick 3 books and read about that topic. That's one way to do it. And that will be very short-term learning. You can sit down, you can go through the book, learn, immerse yourself in it. That's one. The second way is this is something that I learned from a person who was a learning expert. He teaches other people how to learn, how to improve your memory. He said one of the best ways that he has found where he has learned well was he had hired an expert, and he spent a day or two with that person. He literally stayed with that person for 1 to 2 days. Now you may not be able to stay with the person, but if you can hire a person, if you can afford it, you can get a person, spend the time with them for 1 to 2 days and learn everything you can from them. Now the person who I heard this from, he said he learned coding. He wanted to learn coding. He spent 1 or 2 days. He drove to that guy's place, the coach's place. He stayed there, and for 2 days he learned everything about it. He asked all the questions possible, and he said, as a result of it, he learned a lot more than he would have learned from an online course or from a book or from just taking small classes here and there. And I believe for a lot of skills you can do that as well. Some skills, maybe not. Some skills, yes. So if you can find out, do that, afford it, then that's a very, very fun way to learn. It's something that's very non-traditional. You don't go to classes or something, but this works. Well said, guys. These were the 3 ways. Now, if you know a way in which you can learn something in a more fun way to make learning fun, then you can drop it in the comments below. Help other people. If they're going to be watching this video, if you have an additional tip, that's good. With that said, if you felt like you learned something of value, something that you could apply, something that you could use to improve your learning, then leave a like, hit that subscribe button. With that said, this is Abhishek signing off. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.